Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you to the 5th Educators and Maritime Stakeholders Lectures and Award, organized by the Ocean Ambassadors Foundation right here at Radisson Blu, Ikeja, Lagos. I am your host. My name is Wale Oderi, the professionally known as Wale Legend. I'm an actor, film producer, entertainment journalist, and a news editor at Echo 89.7 FM. I'm going to be rolling down the blue carpet from now to the end of the event. Don't go nowhere because it promises to be fun, entertaining, and educative. Okay, so right here we have one of the big fishes in the Nigerian port industry. Can we meet you, ma'am?
My name is Mrs. B. Olufumilayo Olotu.
And you are?
Well, a retired AGM of Nigerian Ports Authority and longest served female port manager in the history of MPA.
Wow. So how does it feel being here today, ma'am?
Oh, it feels good. For me, it's my way of giving back to the society, being able to talk to these young ones and encouraging them to be the best of themselves. If we could do it, they can also do it.
Okay, ma'am, so we're talking about the blue economy. What does the blue economy really mean, ma'am?
The blue economy is talking about diverting the ocean's resources to bring about economic benefits to the nation, to the people, and to the nature. There are 3 pillars. So we have the economy, we have the people, and we have nature. So we are just saying we can, harness all the potentials of our waters and ensure we use it to get more money, make people's lives better, and ensure that the environment is also protected.
That's amazing. Okay, ma'am, so do you really think this event would make any positive impacts in the marine industry?
Strongly so. Now, one of the takeoffs you've seen today, you've heard the educators saying, we didn't know anything about maritime, but coming here today, they've come to know that there are opportunities within the maritime sector. Even if you're an art student, for instance, you can still be employed in the maritime sector. You're a science student, you can be employed in the maritime sector. Not necessarily be on board a ship, no. There are various aspects of the maritime, and I believe the Ocean Ambassadors Foundation is doing a great job. One, reaching out to the younger ones, bringing them abreast with industry best practices, and bringing accomplished personalities from the maritime sector to come and talk. So it's like bridging a gap. And like we've said, not just about the girl child anymore, but for every child out there, both male and female.
Okay, so how do you rate this event on the scale of 100?
On the scale of 100, for me, the ambience, the venue, the quality of the speakers and the panelists, and even the guests they have here, for me, I'll give her 99.9.
Wow. So you're one for the organizer?
Don't give up. This is the 5th session, if I'm not mistaken. Sustain it. We are going to help you to loud it, but you also keep louding it, and eventually we will get there. She started the Blue Economy narrative, and now there's a ministry to that effect. So perseverance pays, hard work pays, persistence pays, and we are with her all the way.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
You heard that she said she's going to join, she's going to help to loud it and just blow it off. Thank you, ma'am. Okay, can I meet you, please?
I'm Mrs. Omolara Lufadeju from Darwin College, Lagos.
Okay, so how does it feel being here?
Great. My eyes are opened. Perhaps not for myself, for my students, and even for my children. So I've gotten to learn more.
Okay, so what really do you think this event what impact do you think this event would make on the children, the pupils that you brought in?
Yeah, my girls, I brought in 4 students. 3 are girls and a boy. So it's my belief that the girls, they've been challenged, they've been motivated to go out and be the best of themselves.
So how do you rate this event on the scale of 100?
Wow. As a teacher, it's possible for a student to have 100%. So 100.
Okay, I need you to say a word for the organizer.
Yeah, they should keep at it. And the generations to come, we surely bless them for this. Thank you.
Thank you. Enjoy the event.
Yes, my name is Moses Olaimi Fadipe.
Okay, so how do you feel being here today?
Yeah, it's awesome. Having a kind of program like this that you say, oh, catch them young. It's a very good and laudable initiative that I want to commend Honorable Violet Williams for having that zeal and passion to put up a kind of program like this, and that draws the doers in the industry together to talk to the girl, child and boys on the future of their career and the marine and blue economy of Nigeria as a whole.
Okay, sir, so do you really think that the marine industry is taking place in the future of the country? Do you think the marine world is the future of the country? There is future for Nigeria in the marine industry?
Well, it's no gainsaying. A country with more than 850 kilometer coastline, more than 150 kilometer waterfront. What else can you talk about in terms of trade with other nations, if not to harness your economy, blue economy? If you have smaller countries in the European, states with less than 200 inhabitants, and their GDP is times 3-4 of Nigeria, then the time is now to look at the ocean opportunities and see the best way to harness it. And the population is there for us, to achieve it.
Okay, sir, do you think the government is doing enough in the awareness of the good thing about the maritime industry, the same way this initiative is affecting the public?
And that is why we are advocating for partnership and collaboration of the MDAs. They need to take this campaign to the grassroots. They need to take it to the communities. Let people be aware and design programs that they can key into and they can be able to move up the ladder. That's my candid opinion.
Thank you very much, sir. Enjoy the event.
I just retired from Methodist Girls High School as a principal, so I'm a retiree now.
So how does it feel being here, ma'am?
Wonderful. You know, when I was at MGHS, Lighton used to come, that's Honorable Williams. She used to come in to ask for the girls to come and have this, that, and then she brought in their books, so I got interested, and then my guests have been participating and they have been doing very well. And so I sort of encourage them and encourage her as well, because she's also an old girl of my school. So we thank God for that.
Okay, so do you really think this event would make any impact in the maritime world?
It should, because we need, the younger ones need such a platform as this to grow. Even as old as I am, I learned some things today. And I thought to myself, had I been like 20 years back, maybe I would have thought of the marine business myself, you know. And thank God for the government of the day trying to bring back the old glory that we never really thought anything about. So I think I'm blessed to be here, and I know I have a mini NGO for girls that I can then educate along that line. God be my helper.
All right, so I'm with one of the big fish in the blue economy world. How you doing, sir?
I'm fine. Adedayo Dumo is my name.
Okay, so how does it feel being here?
I feel privileged to be invited to grace this occasion, and I know that Ocean ambassadors will go a long way because they are targeting and focusing at the right place at the right time. The young, and especially the female gender in maritime and in blue economy.
The blue economy. A whole lot of people does not know about the blue economy. Tell us a brief info about this economy. Why does it matter today?
Okay, great. Thank you very much for that question. Wonderful question. The blue economy came as a result of the idea that the green economy, which focuses on agriculture, and as we all know, the surface of the earth is majorly blue, covered by water. And the blue economy is quite wider than the green economy, which is talking about agriculture. And there's nothing that you can find on land that you cannot find in the sea. The blue economy is about how we can sustainably exploit our ocean and our water resources. A lot of people don't understand this concept. It is new, but Ocean Ambassador, they are one of those who, before blue economy became a buzzword in Nigeria, they've been championing it, especially with regards to maritime participation, and especially how to balance the gender gap in the blue economic space. So I give kudos to Ocean Ambassadors for seeing ahead of so many people, ahead of the curve, to be able to understand that for blue economy to work for everybody, there needs to be that gender balance.
Okay, so do you really think Nigeria can sustain the blue economy?
I believe so. Nigeria is one of the 38 states or countries in Africa that have large water bodies. Therefore, without Nigeria, the blue economy will be missing a big chunk of 220 million people contributing to it. And I dare say that anybody that does not take the blue economy serious in this 21st century is a joker, because 98% of economy and trade is maritime, and maritime is under the blue economy.
Wow, that's amazing. So what's your last word for the organizer?
I want to say a big thank you to Ocean Ambassadors for seeing ahead of the curve, for championing the cause of the girl child, and for focusing on blue economy, especially how to develop it and hand it over to the youth, who are the future of the generation that we are talking about in this economy.
Thank you very much. I hope you enjoy the rest of the event.
Thank you very much.
Compared of this beautiful, beautiful maritime event, and we have our big mommy in the house for record purposes.
Honorable Mrs. Saida Atalayin Kauladinjoye.
Okay, ma. So being here, how do you feel, ma?
I feel good. I feel so happy that I did make this event. She's always asked me to come, and then I decided to come. In fact, I left Abuja for her today, and I want to say that it's been a wonderful experience. I'm happy for her. I congratulate her for a job well done. I'm happy because she's thinking about the future of our leaders of the future of our students, our leaders of tomorrow. What she's doing today is very novel. She never thought there was going to be any minister of blue economy when she decided about 5 years ago to start going to this, and she has weathered the storm. She has done well. So the children today, I've told them, I had the opportunity of speaking to them, and I told them that the future is there for them to grab. What she's doing for them is a template, a leverage, an opportunity for them to go into marine. And like we know, there are so many areas, fishing, environment, so you can see how impactful it is. The ecosystem is impacted, the environment is impacted, economy is impacted, even job opportunities are impacted. So it's a veritable means of making money, getting job, touching the environment, creating power, and indeed touching the environment. So I'm happy for her, and I'm glad that I'm here.
Okay, ma, so do you really think, because this is a new thing to the country, do you really think the blue economy and the marine industry is probably like a future, if not the future of this country?
We're talking of trillions and billions of naira. What other future do we see in the landscape? That is the future, and I want to say that the honorable minister that is there, the seasoned person who knows his onions and who is sure that is a very, very big things, and for us it's going to bring in a lot of money into the economy. We need money now more than ever before. I work for the federal government. I'm a national commissioner, so I want to say that if this money comes in as we are expecting, then it's going to be a game changer for us. So I want to say that undoubtedly, this is a new thing for us, and they have to ensure that we succeed at it.
Honorable Commissioner Ahmad, what exactly is the federal government doing, in promoting a cause like this, supporting and motivating people like the organizer of this event?
No, she will continue. She will be definitely. Today we had the chairman being the Senate Committee Chairman on Marine and Transportation. Recently, she's from Lagos. I'm from Lagos, and she's from Lagos as well. So it's a Lagos affair, and I want to say that because Lagos is surrounded by water, it's an island. So you can say it again that this is for us where we're going, and we are going to do it very well.
Okay, now last thing, the kids here, they are looking up to you for a whole lot, motivation, encouragement. They want to be like you, ma. what would you say to them?
I've said it earlier. That's why I'm giving myself out to be a mentor today. So I want to mentor them in areas of administration, in areas of law, and in areas of insurance. I'm an administrator, I'm an insurance person, and I'm a legal practitioner. So they have the templates, whatever they want in those areas, and in any other area for that matter. They will always have it.
Mommy said we are covered. Your final word for the organizer?
Congratulations, Laiton. I wish you many more success story. This is successful. Many more by His grace. Amen.
Thank you, ma'am. We are proud to have you.
Kingsley Todo is my name.
Okay, from where, sir?
Maritime Academy. So currently the Assistant General Manager at Maritime Academy. So Maritime is Nigerian foremost training institute in the area of logistics and supply chain management. So what that means by extension is that anything that has to do with supply chain education, the best place to get it done is at Maritime Academy. So by supply chain, I mean things like components, aspects like procurement, warehousing, distribution, export, import, and a whole lot more, your S&OPs and the rest, distribution as well. So all of these aspects, the education of them is done at Maritime Academy. So we have different international certifications up to an MBA program, even down to a PhD program, PhD program. So we are in partnership with quite a lot of international bodies, that help us to do these various certifications and MBA and PhD programs as well.
All right, so the blue economy. Let's talk about the blue economy. What does that mean to you?
So today's section is actually is expository, I must say, because in all honesty, I have no in-depth knowledge as to what blue economy is. Yes, but I can tell you for free that is a take-home for me, as I am very, very sure that my organization is currently working on this, coming up with programs, rolling out certifications in this regard. I know that it's something that is in our top burner, because even before I came here, my founder mentioned it. That's Dr. Madu Obiora. So it's on our top burner. I heard when some of the students said that they are looking out for places where they can do training, certifications, and all of that. I can assure them that come 2024, it's going to be one of our goals for 2024 by God's special grace.
Okay, so let me also appreciate the fact that you've been here very, very early enough. Punctuality is key. I appreciate that. And so let's look at it from the angle of you being around from the beginning to the end of the program. What impact do you really think these events have made on the students here?
Let's not even go to the students. Let's talk about me. You are interviewing here, I'm a father of two and a father of two girls. So when I say this expository, I mean that it has opened my eyes to one, appreciating my daughters even much more. Do you understand? Because the girl child is what I kept hearing. You get? So I'm living here better informed. I'm living here picking up challenge of grooming my daughters to seeing them becoming the kind of ladies I saw here today. And to the students who came, I would only encourage them to go back again to the drawing board and then get their works done properly, because there is a whole lot of opportunities, in the blue economy, as captured or mentioned at the course of the event today.
Okay, so like I've always done to everyone who was stepping here for the interview, the organizers of this great event, they need a whole lot of encouragement. Everyone must encourage them. What are the words? What do you have to say to them?
It's not easy, putting up programs like this, because we also have a platform where we have annual programs. As I speak, we have our own program, coming up in a week time. That's next week. And I know, the struggles and all. So I will only say that they should put their eyes fixed on the vision. I know that there'll be a lot of discouragements and all of that, but again, their eyes should be fixed on the goal, fixed on the vision. That's all I have to say to them.
Thank you very much. Okay, we have an amazing, what's that?
My name is Johnson Dolapo.
Okay, Dolapo, how does it feel being here?
It feels so amazing because I got to meet great people from the marine sector. I got to learn new things, and I got to know that the industry is very diverse and wide, and there are so many opportunities that are out for the younger ones.
Okay, is there anything you've learned, acquired, achieved in this event today?
Yes, because I met a mentor that I know that is also in my line of study. So I got to meet her. She's a great person, and she decided to mentor me. So at least it's a win for me, and I'm so happy.
She just got a mentor. Have you heard about Blue Economy Maritime before? Do you have an idea?
Yes, I have. Because I'm a marine student at the University of Lagos, 300 level. So that's like my main course. So I know a lot about the blue economy and how diverse and wide it is. So yes.
So are you saying now that with this event, no going back, you're a mariner in future?
Yes, there is no going back. Forward only.
Okay, so what do you say to the organizer of this great initiative?
I want to say a very big thank you to them for putting in so much effort and making this a success and for impacting in the younger ones. So yes, I appreciate them.
Wait, one last thing. Do you really think this is a great platform for students, not even way outside school? Do you really think this platform is even better for students from primary school to the higher institution and all of that?
Yes, I feel it's a very great opportunity because now they are seeing us as we are young, they are mentoring us, they are making us know things. So the way they are bringing us up now. So we too, that's the same way we are going to bring up the other people that come before us. So them, they are putting in ways and steps for us to be better and to know more about the industry. So we are following their footsteps to become better and to know the industry at large because they've been there in the industry for years. So now is our time to be better and to follow their footsteps. So yes.
Wow, fantastic. Well said. Just go and enjoy yourself. Just go and enjoy yourself.
Mrs. Oluseyi Adejuibe.
And you are a?
I'm a maritime practitioner. A legal practitioner, but with specialty in maritime law. I'm also an arbitrator and a mediator.
I would like to hear the legal part of it so that people can know that, look, if I'm going to that industry, that is the person I want to hold. Yes. Please, man, look at the camera and let them see your face so that when you see her, you know you are covered. So, how do you feel here today?
I must say, Ocean Ambassadors Foundation have done it again. I think this is about the third of the events I would attend. And it's really gratifying to see how far they've gone, with the maritime quiz and then catching them young, getting the younger ones, the younger generation interested in the maritime sector, the blue economy. It's really gratifying and they've really done well.
Okay, man, how do you motivate the young ones? Because even me, myself, I'm just getting to know a whole lot about this today. How do you motivate the young ones to, to choose to come into the industry and their legal backings are just intact?
No, the way to go about it is, just one example is what the OAF is doing. Advocacy, getting people to be aware that there's something called the blue economy and there's a lot of potentials to be tapped from it. So I'm sure, if you were here, one of the takeaways is that the curriculum in the education sector has to be improved. This has to be included in it, and I think we need to create more awareness about the blue economy, and I'm sure we'll get there.
Okay, man, you talked about awareness. Can you give us a couple of recommendations? Because people are watching, ministers are watching, senators are watching, a whole lot of people are watching from afar, and so they really want to know your recommendation that we can put together in promoting this cause.
Like I said, policy, educational policy surrounding the blue economy. That's one way, and like having outreaches or even the book that was launched today. I'm not sure if you were here. I bought a few copies for the school that my children went to. Now they want to have a careers day. The teacher was like, "Oh, can you come and speak?" So that's the kind of thing I'm talking about. Making people understand this thing exists, and this is how you can tap into it. So I think it's making people, bringing it to them, taking it to the people, to the schools, the parents, the teachers, and the younger ones.
Okay, so what's your one word for the organizers?
I would say they were fantastic. So I would use the word fantastic.
Fantastic, that's the word. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Yeah, my name is Divine. I'm from Methodist Girls High School. And,
Okay, Divine, let me help you. So, what are you here for?
I'm here to get educated about the maritime sector, and I'm also here to experience and understand the major things about maritime sector and about the engagement of the girl child in the maritime sector.
Okay, so do you really think this event would give you the right knowledge, the right education in terms of this maritime orientation?
Yes, I think it will, because there are certain pioneers that are here that have educated us and have made us see reasons why the maritime sector is important and why we should engage ourselves in it.
So do you want to go into the maritime industry?
Yes, I do.
You're motivated?
Yes.
Okay, that's a good one.
Thank you.
My name is Success.
Success from which school?
Doing college.
Okay, so how does it feel being here today?
It feels great. I mean, everybody's nice. Yeah.
So I'm going to ask you now, you've been here, you've listened to professionals, what have you learned today?
Apparently, everything is basically based on the maritime sector and how to empower girls. So, as a girl, basically, I feel empowered, And I had this stereotypical thing about the maritime that is meant for only boys, but now all that stuff has been washed away, and it feels great.
Wow, your spirits are elevated. Okay, so what do you say to the organizer? The organizer of the event, what do you say to them?
I want to tell them thank you so much. This has been really impactful and very helpful.
Thank you. How you doing? Can I meet you?
Yeah, I'm good. My name is Manu Abiade.
Yeah?
Abiade Manu.
Okay, from where? Which school?
Opposite Field Secondary School.
Okay, so how does it feel being here today?
Well, I feel so enlightened and blessed because I just recently heard about the maritime industry and I didn't actually know how it can actually impact in our lives because I did have a lot of career paths, but me going to the marine industry looks like more knowledge and pathways in my career to become someone in life.
Okay, so you mean after now you're inspired, you're motivated into going into the marine world?
Yes, obviously.
And you're going to pick a career like that?
Yeah.
Cheers.
Thanks, sir.
I am Leila Ezenwa.
From which school?
Corona Secondary School, Abara.
Okay, so how does it feel being here today?
It feels nice. We've learned a lot of things today. We've gotten to know more information about maritime and empowering females.
So, if you were given a chance to go to the maritime world, would you pick it as fast as possible?
Yes, I will, because throughout this whole journey, I've learned so many things about maritime and its benefits and what it can do for us as a country. So I will.
Okay, so do you think there are maritime professionals that really motivate you even before now?
Well, not really, because before now I didn't really know anything about maritime. So no.
So what do you say to the organizers of this great event?
Thank you for this opportunity and giving us a chance to learn more about maritime.
Thank you. All right, bro. What's up? How you doing?
Yeah, I'm good. How you doing too?
Yeah, I'm okay. Well, can I meet you?
Yeah, I'm Ambassador Batine Kayode, popularly known as the microphone ambassador.
Ambassador, bam, big fish. So tell us about today.
Yeah, today has been wonderful so far. It got to a time I had to leave the back seat to go to the front because I was hearing words that were actually touching me, and it was actually activating something, a part of me that I've been waiting to be unleashed, because I'm looking at the educational sector, just like one of the speakers mentioned. There's need for reformation and more exposure, and that is what I see happening here today.
So this event, do you really think this event would make any positive impact in the marine industry?
Yes, I think it will. Of course it will, because looking around while the talks were going on, I could see the impact being felt already in the students that are here. Not just the student, of course, also the teachers, because from some of the questions that were asked by some of the students present here, I know that there's going to be a positive impact even after today.
Okay, do you know anything about the blue economy?
Yeah, of course. This is not going to be my first time here. I've been bringing my students. I've also been privileged to also anchor some of our events. So I think to an extent, I know a lot about the blue economy.
Okay, so if I asked you to tell me what is your favorite part of the event?
My favorite part of the event will always be the round table. That's the discussion, because that is where you get to hear a lot of people bring ideas together, and of course you get your mind blown.
All right, if there's a word for the organizer, what would you say to them?
Well, I'll tell them first, well done for what they're doing for the exposure. You know, knowledge is key. And of course, for them to organize something like that, they're putting knowledge out there to get people exposed to this part of the industry. And I would just want to tell them to enlarge their coast, spread more their tentacles, and get more and more people informed about this very beautiful industry.
Okay, so one last thing now, to the government. Do you really think the government should? Do you think this can motivate the government? Do you think the government should do things like this in support of events like this?
Yes, the government still has a lot to do in terms of partnership and in terms of support, because presently I wouldn't say they're doing that much from our assessment. But I think they still need to do a lot more. And just like also one of the educators at the panel talked about, there's need for reformation in the educational sector, the curriculum, so that more and more students can get exposed to other areas. Because as I was telling my student, in the next 10 to 20 years, some occupations, so to say, will go into extinction. So this is one part that needs to be explored. And the government would do well to partner and also support those that are, building events like this.
Thank you. Enjoy yourself. Cheers.
Chinaza Norum from Methodist Girls High School.
Okay, so Chinaza, how does it feel being here today?
I feel very excited. It has been a really impactful experience learning about the maritime sector and how girls, female in general, can really affect and impact in it.
Okay, so I could say that it was so interesting to you, and you came up with a very fantastic question. And so the response you get to the question, what impact does that have to do to make on you?
It's just said that we don't have to always demand for things as women. Our aura, our impact alone, what we have in ourselves should pave the way for us and make that way for us.
So have you been inspired enough to go into the maritime world?
Oh, definitely. A lot of the speakers spoke about how our field, the field we already want to go into, can also be applied in the maritime sector. So yes.
Okay, so what did you say to the organizers of this great initiative?
This is a really good program, and I think more of these programs should be organized to continue passing out the information of the maritime sector and gender equity. Thank you.
All right. We've met fantastic, amazing people, but right about now, we have the brain behind the whole initiative. We have the one and only Ambassador Lighton Williams. Woo! Mommy, good to meet you, ma.
Same here. Nice having you. Thanks for being a very good, impactful MC for the blue carpet.
Actually, I was meant to say something. When I was introducing her, I was meant to tell you that the little girl, the young girl, who is just probably, I think the last time you celebrated your birthday, was it 16 or 17?
Under 14.
So I was going to ask, ma. So, personally, I like your fashion sense. I appreciate that a lot. Is that what maritime makes you look like?
Oh, maritime is nature. Maritime is water, and there's no how you deal with water and you don't feel refreshed. You can see all the maritime people here today. Yeah. Most of them are over 60 and they're looking 40, 30.
Wow, that's insightful. So, okay, man, let's look at the journey so far. It's been 8 years. And for me, you're just enjoying it. No stress, no issues, no problem. Is that really the story?
If you're passion-driven, honestly, you don't see the bottlenecks because the passion keeps driving you. And for as long as you have these children there, you can see that they're all over me. And they always disturb me, even right in the middle of the night. So I just have to forge ahead with them because they give me joy. What I didn't have when I was growing up in a coastal community of Eyigbeti, they are having it for free because I'm investing in them, because that is the tomorrow of Lagos State and Nigeria at large.
Okay, ma. So let's talk about the blue economy. The blue economy is like a new thing to many people, even if not because actually I being an entertainment person, a news person, I got to know about the blue economy because of that profession. A lot of people out there doesn't really know about it. What is exactly blue economy? What is it?
Thank you. Blue economy has always been with us in Nigeria because Nigeria is a maritime nation. But you see that balance, a blue economy. We all had green economy before the blue economy. But because of the blue waters, we have the oceans, the seas, and for as long as you have the oceans and the seas, definitely the blue economy must come to stay. It's the best way you can put it as the maximal usage of the oceans to the benefit of mankind. How you have to make sure you sustain oceans, because what affects the land affects the waters. What affects the waters affects the land. So we must balance both. So that blue economy has to be sustainable, and that is why people are now clamoring for better oceans, safer oceans for mankind. Because when you talk of fisheries and aquaculture, when you talk of maritime tourism, when you talk of pollution, when you talk of job creation, when you talk of research, it is all about blue economy. But how do you sustain it? That is where we are now.
Okay, so let's talk about the theme of this this event, blue economy and the future of the girl child. What is the synergy? Because I was a little bit confused until I got here, and I got to realize that we're trying to celebrate our women. They really want the celebration, because a lot of conversation around gender bias, gender imbalance is really, really killing the society. So what is the synergy? What's the theme, the girl child and the blue economy?
Thank you. You see, just like every other career, even broadcasting, it took years for the girl child to come in. Every career is male dominated. So, and it is even worse for the girl child in the maritime industry. Just 2% globally are seafarers. If you go through NIMASA's it's 9%. If you check NIMASA's website, 9% of the girls are seafarers. When you talk of the nautical scientists, when you talk of the marine engineers, what is their percentage? So we need to encourage the girl child to come on board. In the last 5 years, we've been running alongside the theme of International Day of the Girl Child, yearly theme. And we have to have a synergy between the global concept and domesticate it to Nigeria. And now that there is a ministry, we're now saying, okay, now the ministry must appreciate the role of the girl child. But if we don't promote the role of the girl child, they'll still be left under unappreciated. You heard what the key speaker said. You heard what Chief Mrs. Uferi said, and all the women. When a guy is having 50%, the girl must have 70% for her to come on board and be at par with the boy. So that is why we need to make enough advocacy for them.
Okay, this event, did you get any support from the government?
Well, Lagos State government is zero. they're not there yet. They don't believe in it. That's the way I see it, because when we started the virtual maritime quiz, it was one of their students that came first. And it was District 3 when Dr. Ayodele was there. They said they didn't have money. And they're always never having money. When we had Eyigbeti, the renaissance of Eyigbeti, we wrote to Mr. Governor, we never even got a reply. So that has been the story. When you come to the federal government, they're trying, but we expect more from them, because really, they own the blue waters. So, and we're only advocating for what is going to be sustainable in the various offices of the federal government. Well, I believe now that we have the marine and blue economy, I know that the Honorable Minister will look into that angle, because you see, the framework is there now, but how do you sustain it? It has to be a grassroots approach, because when you look at 2030 blue economy, how old are we looking at? Is the SS1 and SS2 of today? And those are the ones that will rewrite the maritime history of Nigeria. But is Nigeria there? Are the maritime states there? We have Akwa Ibom, we have Delta, we have Bayelsa. Has it touched those areas? And I can assure you that that is where the jobs are. But if it is not exposed and explored, they won't know. And the minister said it rightly last week at the retreat, that the job creation is in the marine and blue economy. But there must be a platform of getting it right. It is not those in the ministry now. They can only give the framework. They have to come out of their comfort zone and reach out to these students. But do they have any platform for that? And even if you write for collaboration, they'll tell you you cannot, they don't want to fund it.
Okay, ma. So, in the end, talking about this event, do you really feel fulfilled?
There's no time I do this program that I'm never happy, because you can see the result of the students. Fantastic. And that is what gives me joy. We run the program School to See, March, Children's Day, and October for Independence. Then we run for teachers. We started that this year. And because it is these teachers that are really sacrificing for these children. Because maritime is not taught in school. And you heard when Charity Uba said it, that she's lost. She doesn't know anything. Teachers don't know. And the ministry must have a synergy with the Federal Ministry of Education. We started it last year. But now that we have a ministry, they should take it up from where we started from, because we have to throw in the towel. They need to have a synergy with the teachers so that they can impart on the children, so that they will get the desired result. Because these children are going to be competing with their peers in all other maritime nations. And they are years ahead of us. It's a big challenge. But we know the minister, well, he hasn't thought towards that angle of the grassroots yet. He's still trying to get his bearings right, knowing about the industry. But he needs this platform to reach out to all the schools in Nigeria so that whatever he has started now will germinate, will be sustainable.
Okay, man. Lastly, I want you to say a few words to the students who want to pick a career in this maritime industry.
We've done the ABC. The primary school student will pick it up and dream big. because it's been simplified there, and I can only encourage them to please come on board. We already have the League of Mentors, and for all the careers there, our number remains unchanged, Ocean Ambassadors Foundation, and the mentors will be revealed to them.
Thank you very much, ma. All right, we've come to the end of today's event. It's really been an amazing time. We've met professionals, we spoke with professionals in different fields. I've actually gone to learn a whole lot personally. Actually, I'm motivated into going into this industry, and I want to say thank you very much. You've actually impacted me and every one of us who stepped in here today. We are really blessed to be here today, and I want to say to you, I think the government really should do more. I'm not impressed. We know Mr. Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has really been doing a lot. In fact, I got to know about the blue economy because the governor actually channeled an initiative towards it. But we are calling for more support, more of government support. Like she said, Lagos State government is actually behind, and I'm sure Mr. Babajide, His Excellency Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, would really not be behind of any great initiative coming on board, because we are all blessed here today, and because it's really been a great time. We really have to continue sponsoring, channeling, courses around this, because she has started. It's just for us to just climb on the ladder that she has set the pace for, and I know we definitely are getting to the crave of the blue economy that we've always been on for a very long time. I remain your humble boy. Wale Legend is my name. Nollywood actor, producer, entertainment journalist, and news editor at Echo 89.7 FM. And I'm signing out right now, and I say, pick a career in the blue economy. It's just the next thing to do. Thank you.